amazing facts about human body. In romantic relationships, the suspension bridge effect suggests that symptoms of arousal due to excitement or fear from high adrenaline situations can increase attraction to a romantic partner. Pheromones, although not definitively linked to sexual attraction in humans, are considered by some researchers to have a subconscious impact on our social interactions and mating behaviors. People tend to find a sense of humor incredibly attractive, with laughter not only serving to bond, but also acting as a potential indicator of intellectual compatibility and genetic fitness. The act of mirroring, where individuals subconsciously mimic the mannerisms of the person they are interested in, is a nonverbal cue of alignment that can play a subtle role in sexual attraction. According to attachment theory, the bond formed between caregivers and children influences future romantic relationships, with early attachment styles potentially impacting an individual's approach to intimacy and sex. Erotic latency refers to the period of decreased libido that many individuals experience immediately after orgasm, illustrating the complexity of sexual response cycles. In sexual selection theory, certain traits become desirable not because they have survival benefits, but because they are attractive to the opposite sex, which can include both physical characteristics and behavioral traits. The mere exposure effect can paradoxically apply to romantic relationships, where the more time we spend with someone, the more attractive they can become, potentially increasing the likelihood of sexual attraction. The halo effect describes how individuals often perceive others as inherently more sexually attractive if they have positive qualities, sometimes leading to assumptions about a person's sexual desirability based on unrelated attributes. Flirting can be considered a universal language of sexual interest, with common behaviors including prolonged eye contact, light touching, and open body language, all of which are reliant on social cues and cultural context. The psychological concept of sociosexuality relates to how open individuals are to sexual relationships and correlates with behaviors ranging from frequency of sexual activity to the likelihood of engaging in casual sex. Hypergamy, or the desire to date someone of higher social status, could be driven by both social constructs and evolutionary instincts to seek out what is perceived as the best genetic and resource-based advantages. Psychological studies suggest that feelings of insecurity or low self-esteem can sometimes be expressed through increased sexual activity or a greater number of sexual partnerships. The contrast effect notes that our attraction to an individual can be strongly influenced by the attractiveness of others around them, often skewing our perception in social and intimate settings. Consensual non-monogamy represents an alternative approach to traditional monogamous relationships, challenging conventional views on love, sex, and jealousy within intimate bonds. An individual's erotic blueprint consists of the specific likes, dislikes, and preferences that contribute to their sexual satisfaction, underscoring the importance of clear communication in sexual relationships. The concept of courtly love, which emerged in medieval literature, still influences modern-day romantic ideologies, often idealizing unattainable affection and emphasizing emotional connection alongside physical lust. Sexual autonomy reflects an individual's right to choose and express their own sexual being, which includes making decisions about consensual sexual activities based on personal ethics, preferences, and values. If a woman agrees to always put it in her mouth, it means she's ready to do even more than that and wants you to love her unconditionally, just like she loves you. In many societies, the taboo factor can enhance the allure of certain sexual behaviors or fantasies, with the forbidden nature of these acts provoking a heightened sense of excitement and curiosity. Eroticism in art and literature often serves to evoke sexual desire or fascination, demonstrating that sexuality can extend beyond the physical, encompassing the psychological and the imaginary.